So Aurelia above, when your player attacks with 3 or more creatures, which I'm gonna do, baby. Swing in, bang, 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 and let's finish him off with the Lightning Helix. Nobody is above the law, and Aurelia says so. GG's. Ladies and gentle mages, welcome back to another episode with Man and today's juicer, it's gonna be Angels. That is right, I am not even joking you. I went undefeated with Angels on stream. I'm not joking you. I'm actually really surprised at how good it did. I think I ended up, we'll go ahead and take a little bit of a look here, at 98%, so nothing crazy, but I was at like the lower end of 98%. It is the end of the month, so it is a little bit harder to get into that kind of stuff anyway, so I was really pleased with how this did. Let's go ahead and get into it. So why are we in Boros colors? Most of the Angels are white, but of course we have to have Aurelia the Warleader. Whenever Aurelia attacks for the first time each turn, untap all creatures, and you get an additional combat phase. Absolutely sickening. I love this Aurelia the Warleader. Speaking of this, Karlov Manor. Hey, who says nothing cool came out of Karlov Manor? Aurelia, the Law Above. Flying, Vigilance, and Haste. Like, what a card. This one costs 5. This one costs 6, but we absolutely love Aurelia. Whenever a player attacks with 3 or more cards, draw a card, which is going to be pretty easy. We're going to have some flyers out here. Also, defensively, kind of relevant. Not as relevant, but whenever a player attacks with 5 or more, it deals 3 damage to each of your opponents, and you gain 3 life. How sick is that? So obviously, Exemplar of Light, pretty obvious. I mean, with Giada, Font of Hope, each other angel gets a 1/1 counter on it. So when you ever the Exemplar of Light, you don't have to gain life. You're just gonna get that 1/1, and you're gonna draw a card immediately. So if you got Giada to set up the Exemplar of Light, I mean, it's pretty amazing because you are just gonna get a 1/1 counter. So a 4-drop, 4/4, draw 1, pretty good. It kind of goes along with the Inspiring Overseer. Whenever this creature enters, gain 1 life, draw a card. I'm telling you, this card's so good. It is kind of sad that we're only running 1 Resplendent Angel, but I'm treating Resplendent Angel as a legendary, and it actually did save my ass in one match. You'll see. So Resplendent Angel is not just like a fancy gimmicky meme. It actually did come in handy, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I am just treating her like she's just like a, you know, a legendary, because you don't really want 4. Like, you don't want like a full play set of this. It's kind of awkward and clunky. So, but when it is good, she's great. So Lightstall Inquisitor, of course, this is EOE, so this is like an updated Angels list. Of course, we're going to be running the new Angel. It is just an Angel that works with Giada, so each other Angel, you do want to have other Angels out already with Giada, because, you know, just that's pretty good. And we do win via damage. Of course, we are winning. I mean, just having a Vigilance creature and just doing that is kind of nice. I also do have Aven Interrupter in the sideboard, so that doesn't come up too much, but it is something. When it's exiled, obviously the Aven Interrupter does kind of tax them further, which is also very nice. Seamrip is amazing. I'm not joking. Seamrip hits VV, that isn't VV, hits the Cauldron. It hits like just landfall, little Tifas, whatever. Like, just Seamrip is amazing. I'm not joking you. So we have a really, I want to say like a good matchup versus a lot of different things. I'm literally just to Abrade, kind of hedging my bets here a little bit, because Abrade hits Kona. Kona gets hit a lot by you know, spot removal. You need instant speed spot removal, and then 2 more Abrades in the sideboard, because you have to get rid of that Cauldron. You literally just have to. There's really no other way around it. When you're playing against VV Cauldron, you've got Rest in Peace for, obviously, against Sephiroth. Sack decks gets rid of that, and then the graveyard stuff. But last but not least, Lyra Dawnbringer. Other Angels get 1/1 and have lifelink. This card is absolutely insane. With First Strike lifelink, this is just the, hey, hold still. But let's get into, we have a really good matchup versus aggro, right? Versus aggro, versus landfall, versus everything. This deck is absolute gasoline. The thing that it struggles with a little bit is control, because we don't have enough we don't have like a ton of pressure to get against control. What really gets us off is really the Cavern of Souls, and then we have the Cori Mountain Monastery. I love this card. This card is just unlimited gas, basically. This card is actually unlimited gas versus control. It kind of acts as like a weird, like you know, I would say like Mirix or Fountain Port, but it does kind of act in that way a little bit. Exile the top card of your library, and then you just get the you know, whatever. So it's kind of like a red Phyrexian Arena. Now, in a land form, it is kind of awkward and clunky sometimes, but again, being in red, we have all the planes in the world, because it comes in tapped unless you control a plains or an island. We've got plenty of planes, so no problem there. So it's basically mono white Angels splashing some red for some delicious Abrade, because you just have to run Abrade and Fire Magic versus Dimir, and then Abrade versus Vivi, and then we've got Aurelia. And I'm telling you, this is not a meme, I promise you. So I think it was a longer than usual intro, but this is not a meme, baby. We are going straight in for Angels, and I'm going to show you how good they are. Let's go give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subs that do help out the channel financially. Thank you so much. I cannot do this at all without you. So Mythic wildcards, they don't grow on trees, unfortunately. So the little bit of kickback I get from the Mana Rocks, there is no Mana Man without the Mana Rocks. Thank you so much for your support, and it always means the world to me. I'll continue giving you your support. Keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Darkfire 666. How you doing here? Roaming Throne? Maybe. Do I have triggered abilities? This is a triggered ability. This is a triggered ability. Maybe. That one, well, yeah, we'll take another look after this deck and see if we can tweak some stuff. Alright, Higher Claw. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and match you up here on a Lightstall Inquisitor. Not going to block the Higher Claw, obviously. But this at least gets a little bit annoying. I mean, they are on a mulligan. Ooh. Turn inside out, huh? I'm definitely not blocking, but if they go in for... Oh. Okay. I was about to say, if they have a... Let's say they had, you know, an Ember Heart Challenger. I mean, we could at least block that way. That would be annoying for them, but... Youthful Valkyrie. Shelter by Ghost on the Higher Claw, huh? Yeah, you're right. Exemplar's trigger is only once per turn. That is unfortunate for the Throne's capabilities, certainly. That is unfortunate, yeah. Only triggers once per turn, so Roaming Throne might be Roaming Throne might not be the move there. Kind of a weird choice to go for Shelter by Ghost and the Higher Claw. That's a lot. You're putting a lot into this Higher Claw, but... Wow. No blocks for me. Honestly, though, I mean, we could just chump block. I mean, we are at 11 life already. It's not great. I mean... And this is only a temporary buff. I mean, you could probably convince me that we should probably chump block here. I'm not even joking. I'm tempted to chump block. I am. It's not great, but like... I'm gonna do it. I know that if we get into another one, we have enough to theoretically block. But now we got a Lightning Helix anyway. I think that was the right play. They're just gonna YOLO. If they're just YOLOing this before even, like, swinging in, which was kind of necessary, but... I think that was the right play, but who knows. Technically, you get more counters, but you don't have that much life gain. Yeah. Sadness. Alright, we're playing Angels, and we got the name Darkfire 666. Like, come on. I think we're pretty compelled to win here. Yeah, I think I made the right choice blocking there. I mean, I guess it's, you know, could have just blocked again or whatever, but... I mean, if they go for a wild ride, yeah, this is a wild ride. I'm not gonna lie. Taking 9 damage is quite the wild ride, but we have a Lightning Helix coming up, so... I'm not going for Exemplar of Light. No chance. 38 life. 38 life. Yeah, I'm not even waiting. We're not waiting for you to untap. We're not doing anything. We are smoking you with this Lightning Helix. Feel the power of justice. Oh, yeah, baby. 38 life, though. I mean, this is going to be kind of a while. Alright, Cheeky House Mouse. Manifold Mouse. Yeah, we're not out of the woods here by any stretch of the imagination. Overseer. It's quite easy, right? Oh, we have Vigilance. Gosh, I keep forgetting this thing has Vigilance. Jesus. Alright. Yeah, we should probably hack away at this frickin' 38 life, huh? Damn it. Yeah, they were tapped out too. That was bad. Alright, that was bad. We missed out on 2 damage there. If we lose by 2 damage, we know that I'm bad at this game. Cheeky house mouse. So what is this? They can't be blocked by 3 or greater. Double strike. I will block. Yep. I could go for Exemplar of Light and then I think it's a little tempting to go in for Overseer though, but let's go for Exemplar of Light and then an Inquisitor. I think it's a little stronger, slightly. But we're still, like, so not out of the woods here at all. It's so funny how we're not. Alright, Wild Ride. I'm not worried about Wild Ride for a while, so I do think I swing in here. Maybe that's a little bit too aggressive, but, like, I have to do something at some point, right? The cheekiest of house mice. Alright, that's fine. I mean, if you're going to swing in, get double strike or something? Or are you going to haste? Double strike. I mean, I could double block here. Or I could just chump. Ugh. I mean, I could double block here. It's not fun. I think I'd rather take 2 draws off the Exemplar. So I'll just chump block for now. Let's take 2 draws instead with our Inspiring Overseer. This Exemplar is also kind of... they can just do that same exact move. So I'm trying to think here. Do I really want to get greedy here and go in for Exemplar of Light? Or do we just want to start taking a draw now? I'm going to lean towards just taking 2 draws right now. Alright, Youthful Valkyrie. So we at least get another body out. This is pretty good, though. Youthful Valkyrie, for sure. Inquisitor. Ooh, Boros Charm. Wow. Okay. I think I still just swing in here. Now we've got some more bodies out. Let's start hacking away at this life. I do remember I lost 2 damage with my Inquisitor. But see, now we do, what do we do here? I mean, we have Exemplar of Light, but we're going to need to keep some sort of card draw going. No, it would really be sick if we top deck Aurelia. That would be sick. We need Aurelia bad here to finish us out. So we got to be kind of careful here because Boros Charm can give double strike, so they can give trample. Oh, they're just going to go straight for my face. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. Oh, yeah, I think we can trade this. Seems okay to me. Giada. Now that we have Giada into the Exemplar of Light, we can take a draw. At least 1 draw. We don't gain life, but we take draws. But that's an 8-8. That is indeed an 8-8. That is an 8-8 Exemplar of Light. Unless they have a cheeky house mouse to make me, like, not be able to block or something. Authority, that's fine. We have lethal in the air. 4, 8, 16, 18, 20, 22. We do not. Come on, top. Give me an Aurelia top deck. All right, dang it. All right, don't want to be too crazy though. I mean, you know, you never know. You never know. You have vigilance, so let's get you in there. I think we'll just soften them up here because we're gonna get. Let's keep all of our blocks back because we have lethal in the air next turn. Youthful Valkyrie, and then we're gonna go in for the Monastery. And then they also have this thing going on, so. How could they win here? Like, do they have an out? Like, could they go Cheeky House Mouse, can't be blocked with 3 or greater? And they have to block with all these things. They trample through. I don't know. It feels like there is a way they could win here, which is kind of insane. But it feels like there's a way they could. Okay. Sure. Alright. So this is why we're keeping blockers back, that's for sure. You're not swinging, right? Hold on, are you swinging? You have double strike. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, I just all out block. Hold on, you're tapped out effectively. Oh, they shouldn't have done this. Well, you should not have done this. Double strike, but we just trade, and then you're basically out of gas, right? I guess they are just growing impatient, as, you know, red players usually do, but you should not have done that, though. I mean, you pretty much just gave the game away. But I guess I have lethal near anyway, so whatever. Yep. Little Manifold Mouse, Stuart Little, your time has come. The angels have come to serve you justice. Did you even get any damage through? No, you did not. We get back our Exemplar, gain life, yada yada, Giada Giada. Cori Seal Cutter Mountain, Seam Rip. Ooh, there we go. Lyra Dawnbringer. Let's go. They get 1 life here, but look at me go. Look at me go. I got too excited. We should have gone in for Giada first. I got too excited, but it doesn't matter, baby. Lifelink Angels, take it. Alright, so, it's not the greatest hand, but we do have 1 piece of removal. I mean, I can't really be that picky, right? That's your Gobbler all the count. Thanks. I didn't think so, but hey, I didn't know. Could be. It's an old South Park reference. Oh, I got you. I got you. I've seen some South Park. I'm not like a diehard. I don't know like a lot of it, but I've definitely know a decent, an okay amount, right? I'm gonna get Giada out here. They're gonna gain life, but whatever. It's kind of weird that they have Authority of the Councils, because, like, you're kind of an aggro deck. So why are you caring about what I'm doing? Okay, they really care, huh? Kind of a weird choice, in my opinion. But, oh, there we go. Aurelia, the Warleader. Sadly, I mean, it's going to take a while to get through these freaking authorities, so it's kind of annoying, but... Alright, you have... I keep forgetting that Giada has Vigilance, so let's go ahead and get our damage in before we go in for the Exemplar of Light. Ooh, another Aurelia! Oh my god, it's so annoying that they have these authorities out. This is kind of weird, like, we're supposed to be, like, the slower deck, right? I mean, yeah. Let's swing in. I'm gonna do it. I don't care, whatever. Aurelia, the law above. Take your 2 life. Take your 2 life. And then we go for Aurelia, the Warleader. I mean, obviously, we can't. I am a little bit nervous that they have split up or something weird. Like, I mean, because we're getting a little crazy out here. 10, 12. I've got 12 damage with just this. He reported you on Arena. Enjoy your ban on Arena. What? Did he know or something? Do you know who you were? Alright. Why Seam Rip now? God, I could double Seam Rip this thing. But we'll just go for... We're just going to Seam Rip you here. Give me back my Aurelia. I would love to just be able to drop this Warleader, but hey, Aurelia, we'll take it. Verge, hi. Let's go and mulligan that. Oh, good God, there's lands in here, I promise. Aurelia will get you out, I promise. I don't know if I should promise that. Alright, Shelter, Inspiring Overseer. This looks like poop. Let's keep the Inspiring Overseer. It's not fun, but I think we're going to need a little bit of, like, card draw, like, kind of a little bit of a churn. We're going to need a draw and churn here. So I need to say block them. Yeah, that was weird. That's crazy. They found you on Arena. Enjoy your Arena ban. Like, that is actually wild. That's borderline diabolical. Alright, so we're going to need another land here for the Overseer to even have a chance off a double mulligan, but... This is Borrow's Goblins? What is this? Slick Shot Show Off, huh? I'm just going to pop this. I mean, we're already looking so bad with the double mulligan. We're going to need... Oh, there we go. Puts a little bit of some hope on our day. There we go. That's huge. Just drawing that card just kind of fixes our tempo up a little bit. Yeah, that's wild. I'm actually man on man on a few other games. Not that I really have a lot of time for other games, but yeah, I definitely have never been spotted before. So that's crazy that you have. That's wild. Let's drop this first because we might get an Elegant Parlor. I would rather get my Surveil land out. Nope, that's fine. Now we got a Dawnbringer. I don't know. I've seen weirder things with First Strike. Nova Hellkite. Ouch. Yeah, that's a good card. Really good card, isn't it? Yeah, got Dawnbringer here. It's not bad, especially going for Slick Shot Show Off if they can't, whatchamacallit. We're somehow looking like kind of okay here. There we go. Lyra Dawnbringer. Not bad. If they have just Get Lost, then we just cry, but... And this at least have a shot off this double mulligan. I mean, I don't know. Screaming Nemesis. I am not going to block. No. Nope. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Resplendent Angel. Sheltered by Ghosts. I got too excited. I shouldn't have gone in for Sheltered by Ghosts on Resplendent Angel. It doesn't matter. I don't care. We're too excited. Resplendent Angel. Let's go. Give me a 5/5, baby. They all got lifelink too. Off a double mulligan? Off a double mulligan. Are we feeling how good are we feeling about this? Putting the absolute stop in aggro's tracks. Slick Shot Show Off. I gotta block. Yeah, they all have lifelink, so. Can they really kill me here? There's like no way, right? Come on, there's no way. Bolt Wave. Alright, you're trying. Maybe it was better that I did put on Dawnbringer. I guess they could do what, Scorch Shot? I don't know. Come on, what are you doing here? I'm going to block with this, because Resplendent Angel, we're going to pump Resplendent Angel, and then just go for lethal. There's no way they can do 21 damage here. There's no way. There's no chance. I refuse to believe it. I simply refuse to believe you can do 21 damage here. Even double strike, don't care. Do not care. We gain 5 more life, baby. Let's go! Let's go! Resplendent Angel, pump it up! Woohoo! Resplendent Angel, getting the shine it deserves. Alright, so I'm feeling absolutely insane, right? I have a Surveil land, I'm on the draw, and I have an Overseer. If we can get to 3 land, well, if we can even get to 2 land, we have Giada to ramp into the Overseer. It's obviously risky. We also have Fire Magic to sweep up their board. It's so risky, but on the draw, I think you can make this play. Obviously, coming back to burn me. But here we go. Just give me a land, please. That's not a land. I stand on this. I stand on this. Even if I don't get a land on this next turn. I think this is a keepable hand. It's probably not going to work out. Oops. Alright. Fire Magic is pretty out there. Bolt Wave. So we have three draws. We have 3 cards before we get 1 land. What's the odds of that? I think it's pretty good. I think we're pretty much just toast. Even though I top deck the land, we probably toast, but there's still a chance, right? Alright, no, there's not. Alright. Alright. Alright, so we got a little cute there. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, but we're looking better here, so. Honestly, a lot better, so. I want to know the odds. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT that later. ChatGPT, was that the right move? We've got a Surveil land on the draw. We see 3 cards before we draw into our second land. We have a Giada to have our second land into another draw. Was that the right move, ChatGPT? The world may never know, but what I do know is we got a Giada into an Exemplar of Light. And even if they don't, we've got a Lightning Helix. So. Sheltered by Ghosts, yeah, okay. So we are kind of in the weeds here on turn 3. What were you playing this to? Not Angels, but I was definitely playing Boros, but yeah, not Angels specifically. But Boros is always fun. Yeah, let's just Lightning Helix the Emberheart Challenger while we have at least a sliver of hope here, huh? Ow. Yeah, we're just gonna go right for the Lightning Helix while they're tapped out. I'm not worried about dropping down the Exemplar of Light. I think I just want to Lightning Helix you while we have the chance. Exemplar of Light would be more fun to do, and then we draw, but if we run into a, you know, a protection spell in white, that would be a nightmare, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, so we go Aurelia the Law Above. We don't have 3 creatures to attack with, so it's just got to be the Exemplar of Light for sure. But we can really put the finishing stamp on with Aurelia. Let's go for this, because if I draw into a Surveil land, we'd rather get that down than the Cori Mountain. Because I do run Elegant Parlor. We're looking beautiful here. Looking absolutely gorgeous. Looking absolutely phenomenal. I don't think there's a way we can lose this, I'm going to be honest with you. Nova Hellkai, huh? Do your thing, do your thing. No, I think we'll be fine. I have a strong feeling we'll be okay. Let's give him, what's something angelic? I think this is kind of angelic, huh? What are you gonna do here? Boros Charm, Double Strike? Ah, I think we're fine. I think we are absolutely fine. Oh, we got a little activation here. Let's give him a little Tameo hello. Hi! Into. Do we go Dawnbringer? Let's go Dawnbringer here. And then next turn we can go in for Aurelia the Law Above. Bang, bang. Lifelink. And that's, I mean, that's just basically it. Draw the cards, baby. Goodbye to you by Scandal. You got it. 1 second. Goodbye to you, Scandal. Let's get the dub here really quick. They're just done. We go for the Aurelia the Law Above afterwards, and like, yeah, you're just done. Well, that's not going to cut it. Will this cut it? Maybe. Oh, really? The Law Above is such a fun card. Maybe I get rid of the Lightstall Inquisitor. That's our new card, so that kind of makes no sense, but like... I don't know. We're just going to... It's probably... It's the Timmy move to keep the Aurelia, but... Alright, no one look. We're gonna keep the Aurelia the Law Above. Bushwhack, okay. Okay. Got Giada into an Overseer, into an Aurelia the Law Above. Come on. That's too fun. Kenai Curator, huh? It's definitely swinging in. Parlor. A land. Do we need another? I don't know if we need another land here. We actually kind of don't if Giada survives. So I give them a little bit of food there with the Keen-Eye Curator, which kind of sucks, but now we go for Inspiring Overseer. Yeah, I think we're looking good here. Lumbering Worldwagon. Is this mono green? Whoa. I can mono green, or highly ranked mono green too. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna erase you, my friend. So we could go down for Aurelia. And I think we just do this, right? Whenever a player attacks with 3 or more creatures, draw a card. So I'd rather swing in with you. I mean, yeah, it's just simple, right? Aurelia, the law above. What a sick card! Oh my god, it's so sick. Flying Vigilance Haste, and then with the attacking upside. Like, so freaking sick, man. Next turn, we actually do swing in with 3 creatures and then just get the pop, but just being an angel with Flying Vigilance Haste, like, looks good, right? What can they do here? They can go Bushwhack on Lumbering Worldwagon or something, right? Because they're not scooping, so they clearly have something. Give Wizards a year. She'll have lifelink and trample too. Aurelia deserves everything. Scrap Shooter. Okay. So you got Reach. Goldvein Hider. This also has Reach, right? No, Vigilance and Trample. Okay. Oh, you can have that. Yep. You can have that one, my friend. Nope. That should be it. We also got Sheltered by Ghosts. We got Abrade. It don't matter, baby. Sheltered by Ghosts on... I guess we might as well just put it on Aurelia. Then we swing in with 3 creatures. Oh my god, Aurelia, I love you. Let's see here. I'm going to keep this. This looks potentially a little sus, but the fact I'm at 97% with Angels gives me hope for humanity. Salute, Rainbow. Salute. Alright, what you got for me? Llanowar Elves. Well, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to need this parlor with all my 2-drops here, so... let's get a little Inquisitor. Let's attack that hand. It's already on a mulligan, so we might as well be aggressive, right? Paw Patch Recruit? That's not bad, I guess. I mean, they could probably just go for it anyway. Ooh, Sirach. Ha. Okay, what do I actually do here? Sirach's kind of annoying, but like... do I just Lightning Helix you on the spot? Yeah, let's just Lightning Helix you on the spot, right? They get their card back, whatever. I get to swing in. That feels adequate. Why not get... oh, why not get lost? That's... you answered your own question. I hate that card. That card sucks. I'm not joking you. I find any reason not to run Get Lost. I hate Get Lost. I hate that card. Absolutely hate it. I hate to be such a W. I do not like that card. Yeah, not a fan of that one. I guess I'll keep that so I can pay for the... oh, this is just collect for. Alright. Probably should not have kept that then, but oh well. Bam. Yeah, I probably should have pushed that away. Oops. Yeah, no, I am not a fan of Get Lost, personally. Ah, those are kind of big hits there, Chief. Alright, Paw Patch Recruit comes out to play. Not a big fan of that. So let's go for Youthful Valkyrie. Then we might as well just go Sheltered by Ghosts on Valkyrie. I understand they're going to get bigger. I understand. That is perfectly understood, but I think with my lifelink, I can probably just outrace them. Yep. If they want to start trading, we can eventually pay the evidence anyway, so... A 6/6 is nothing to sneeze at, but I mean, it doesn't have trample, so. I guess I'll take one hit. Kind of playing with fire here, but. This actually does, this is kind of sneaky good because it does just reveal the card. I mean, whatever you have in here. I mean, it's kind of like a white duress in a weird way, especially when you only have one card, so. Youthful Valkyrie. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Get Lost at all. Just not. It gives them too much value. I know it's flexible, but I don't like it. I've been burnt too many times by the map tokens. Oh my god, no way. Alright, the only positive thing about this is now I can go for the evidence, so it's kind of annoying though. But no more of that, so I'm sure, right? Hopefully I'm sure. Evidence of 4 is kind of underwhelming. That's not that hard to pay. It's not that hard to pay at all, so. Guess I just seam rip. Kind of dismantled their whole entire board, so. Looks good. 15 life. I mean, we're both in top deck mode, but I have a flying creature. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that's pretty good. Alright. Good top deck. Face down card. Whoa. What is that? What's up with that? What is that? What even is that? Hold on. Oh, a Bloomkin. Oh, okay. Good game. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the Verges always catch my eye weird, because I see the red more than the white, but they give white. So, do we really care? Heck no. Heck no, baby. Lightstall Inquisitor into an Inspiring Overseer. Let's go, baby. We're gonna kill ya. Seam Rip. Seam Rip is good, man. Been sleeping on Seam Rip, but getting rid of a Cecil for 1 mana always feels good. Sometimes the Mortuary, like, that doesn't really help us out much, does it? Here's another one, though. Angel Wizard, what a card. Has there ever been a 1-drop Angel? Angels are usually kind of like mid-rangey, bulkier, but on the real, always nice to have a 1-drop Angel. Alright, see, now we actually get some value, right? So that actually, that feels good. This one was always coming in tapped, so whatever. Mosswood Dread Knight. I would love to just drop down my... Ooh, well, yeah. I would love to drop down my Inspiring Overseer, but this is just a premium candidate for Seam Rip, so... Let's go for number 3. Why not? Why not, baby? Only Changeling, some 2 mana. Yeah, there's... Like I said, a 1-drop Angel just hits the eyeballs weird. Pretty cool card, though. I got Aven Interrupter in the sideboard versus, like, other stuff, so... Do we just Seam Rip? I think we can probably Seam Rip instead of Inspiring Overseer. It's not mana efficient, but it is aggro efficient. So, bang, bang, bang. Like a, yeah, exactly like a 1-mana dragon. Like, very unusual. I think there's the Dragon Whelp in Alchemy. It's a 2-drop dragon. And there's the Dragon Egg. That's kind of different. There's that, I forgot what it's called. Scorching Egg Dragon? I forgot, but... Alright, so I got to shoot the Sheriff. Wizards are not outlaws, right? Traveling Chocobo. Kind of gross. Giada. Here we go. Love Giada. So... Oh, do we go for Giada, or... we just go for Inspiring Overseer? I'm probably going to swing, as crazy as that sounds, but I think I'm going to go for Overseer. Giada is a little awkward by turn 5. And I am going to swing in here. I want to get 4 damage off. Yeah, I think at this point, we're just playing the aggro game, so. And then we can go in for Overseer, swing in, and yeah, we're fine here. I think we're fine. Especially because they don't have a whatchamacallit. A trample creature. I think we'll be okay here. That's kind of annoying to get the max. That is really annoying, though. They get max value out of this Traveling Chocobo. 1 is like, kind of figure. But 2, it's like, damn, bro. We know we're going for Exemplar of Light, so. I can't imagine they let this go through, but who knows. Alright. Well, we know they have this, and they didn't go for this, so, like, I think I actually am supposed to Inspiring Overseer here. Or maybe just Giada. Nah. Let's just go Overseer. Let's push for a card. I mean... Ooh, kind of get punished there, huh? Yeah, I got my Parlor. Should have gone for Parlor. Alright, I get punished there. Ouch. Our lethal is in the air. I'm a little surprised that they went for the Shoot the Sheriff, though. Got another one. So yeah, if we went for Parlor and then going... Yeah, okay, so we kind of screwed... Nah, yeah, we really screwed that up, but... Gotta have some spot removal in the air. I imagine they do. Sure. Let's say no. Yeah, let's go for Exemplar of Light. Why not? They're gonna have to have more removal. It's kind of a weird landfall deck. Landfall with removal. Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Down to 1. I don't have, I mean, I have plenty of, like, Lightning Helix and stuff, so. Stop being naughty with that Fatal Passage nonsense. Unfortunate. Do I have to make 1 block here? I mean, how much? They're going to do some crazy damage here. I think I'll take 1 block, right? I'm going to say no. They're going to fail. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. They don't even fail passage. It's kind of weird. You got to fail passage there, right? So that's kind of strange. We do have battle menu. I don't know if Giada... We don't need the 1-1 counter. The 1-1 counter from Giada is extremely irrelevant at this point, so I'm just going to hit the Inspiring Overseer. Into another one. I think I just go for Giada. Let's put 2 win conditions in the air. Again, they can't trample through me, so... Our win condition is hitting that precious 1 damage through the air. Again, as long as these aren't Tifas or Mossborn Hydras, we got these little Lightstall Inquisitors to shoulder the load. I'm thinking here, if they go for Fatal Passage, am I still dead? I don't think so, right? I think this is basically the game. Like, if we can survive, we got 2 things in the air. I'm definitely blocking at least this one. Oh. Whoa. Oh. What are you doing here? Whoa! Sacrifice any number of permanents you control, then draw that many cards. Okay, I mean, you're just drawing cards, right? Just drawing it in themselves doesn't do anything. I mean, it's pretty cool, but ultimately, nothing happened from that, really, right? I mean, they drew a lot of cards. I mean, it's cool. I don't want to give him a nice because it'll come off condescending. I don't mean it to be that way. So I'm not going to send the nice, but I do mean that. Hey, nice, okay. So with 3 or less, why didn't they kill a flyer? They have just... I can't see it because it's an oming. It goes back to their deck, so I can't really reread it, but I'm pretty sure that Disruptive Stormbrood can kill anything, right? Vine Lasher, okay. You're tapped out? No trample? Good game. That'll be it. Ooh, okay. Well, Landfall, you have no shot if I'm running Split Up. I can tell you that right now. Maybe you have a shot, but it's not a great one. Well, what is this? Time out. What the hell is this? Whenever a land you control enters, gain 1 life. Okay. I vaguely remember this from... I saw this a few times in drafts. I never took it. I drafted quite a bit of Edge of Eternities. More than, like, a usual set. Wow! You playing around my split up or what? It's kind of weird. Chocobo. I mean, honestly, I could split up the untapped creatures at this point. I don't know if I really care about this thing that much, though. I'm gonna let it live. And then we split up the untapped creatures. And then we still have one, so... Yeah, very weird. Fukers, very weird. Dread Knight. So the game will... I don't really care about the life gain. I care more about them doing diabolical amounts of damage to us. So Angel. We'll go for the Exemplar of Light. Split Up works really nice, too, because we have a lot of flyers, obviously. So we just get to fly. I still Explore. I love this card so much. This is my favorite card from EOE, for sure. Let's see if I can find them. Where are you at? It's in here somewhere. Alright, I did find him, so hold on, give me a second. Alright, so I still Explore. I mean, it's cool, but you're ultimately not doing much, so... I guess I'll just kill the Explorer. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you have spot removal, kind of not gonna lie, didn't even give you the credit you deserved for that. So can't lie, didn't even see that coming, really. Not at all. Kind of a weird deck, but nevertheless, here you go. Foil Ice Till Explorer. Kind of expensive card. Kind of an expensive rare, to be honest with you. It's like I think it was like 20 bucks. Alright, this is the weirdest deck in history. I hope they win. And it looks like they are. I think I'm screwed. It's 2025 and we still don't have an auto pass. It's embarrassing. Honestly, God, it's embarrassing. Like just like a complete auto pass of turn. They just it doesn't exist. It's so bad. They make you say resolve, okay, step, yep, cloop, plop, bloop, blop, blop. They literally make you. Isn't that crazy? People playing it in Commander, I guess. Oh yes, I am playing Commander. I'm gonna concede. This is too gross. But round 3, fight. Not the best hand, but you know we got Giada into Exemplar of Light. The curve just makes itself, so the curve just generates itself. It's that easy, baby. So you already know we're going Giada, Font of Hope. Hopefully they don't have a removal spell. If they don't have a removal spell, the snowball begins. If they do, then I cry. This thing is such a weird card. Well, you already know. Exemplar of Light, baby. Oh, yes. Draw a card, 4/4 flyer. That's just, like, too good. I think Giada... Yeah, this came out in New Capenna originally, right? Giada, Font of Hope. Elemental, huh? Why do they call it Elemental in the Cavern of Souls? Interesting. Ooh, Aurelia, the Law Above. Do I just go for Aurelia, the Law Above? I think I do. Alternatively, we go Youthful Valkyrie. I don't know if I care that much, though. Aurelia, the Law Above, baby! That's just 10 damage in the air? Pretty sick. Aurelia, the Law Above. Who says Karloff Manor has nothing cool? Not me. Alright, so they're going to gain 6,000 life, right? Honestly, though, that's, like, fine, right? I mean... Do we care that much? Not really. So, Aurelia, the Law Above, when your player attacks with 3 or more creatures, which I'm going to do, baby. Swing in! Draw a card. Oh, yes. Bang, 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 and let's finish him off with the Lightning Helix. Nobody is above the law, and Aurelia says so. GG.